What is going on, Hive Warriors? So today is going to be an interesting one because this is going to help you out tremendously if you are doing intermittent fasting and you want to make sure that you're getting the most out of your fasting regimen. There's no better system or better device than the Lumen. And yes, this video is sponsored, but you guys know how very seldom do I say yes to a lot of sponsorships, and very seldom do I ever talk about a sidekick device to intermittent fasting. The fasting apps and all of those things, in my opinion, don't necessarily provide the additional value needed for it to warrant you even using it. However, when it comes to the Lumen, I've said this time and time again, because it is a portable respiratory exchange ratio device, it can give you very critical information that can help you be efficient when it comes to intermittent fasting. Now, this is the device that I use, the Lumen. All you got to do is take this little cap off, breathe into it, and it tells you what your carbohydrate to fat ratio is using the molecules in your breath. That feature on this device is the key feature that lets you know if you're over fasting. Believe it or not, guys, you could be either under or over fasting for your specific biology, regardless of the studies, because studies are looking at sample sizes, and there are people who are non-responders in those sample sizes. So there's never a 100% study. If a study hits an 80% mark for the group that they use, that is considered a positive study. But what happened to that other 20%? They didn't see positive effects, or they weren't losing body fat as efficiently as the other 80%. And this is because not everything is exact for everyone. The way you pinpoint your own biology in terms of your metabolic switchover event and when that takes place, and when you're getting into glucose neogenesis, which is where you don't want to go, because that's when your body starts to break down muscle for glucose. Remember, your brain can only use ketones for about 70% of its energy. At one point is going to want to start to dabble into glucose. And it is at this point that your body could start breaking down muscle. The Lumen could let you know when your cutoff period is. This is why I advocate for the Lumen as the only true sidekick to the intermittent fasting system. Now, I'm different from you, you're different from me. I can fast for 20 hours and be okay. I've tested it multiple times on the Lumen, so I know that I can do 20 hours and not go into glucose neogenesis. But do you know that? Do you know what your cutoff is? It might be 18 hours. It might be 17 hours. Heck, you might be able to go for 22 hours. Who knows? But you won't unless you use a respiratory exchange ratio device, and nothing is more portable and more user-friendly than the Lumen. It'll let you know if you're fasting efficiently. It'll tell you you're burning fat when you're breathing into it, and it'll let you know if you're over fasting. And it's super simple. If you haven't eaten anything and you're fasting and you test it and you see that you're burning fat and you still don't eat anything, and then like 2 hours later you test it and you see that you're burning more carbohydrates, then your body has gone through the process of glucose neogenesis and is potentially breaking down muscle to fuel your brain. So if you're trying to lose body fat specifically, which is what happens when you do intermittent fasting, your body goes into that post-absorptive range, you're now in that metabolic switchover, and your body is tapping into body fat because you depleted the glycogen. Therefore, there isn't readily available glucose. Your body's going to instead use ketones that come from your body fat. And this can help you be really potent with body fat burning. But not everyone can do it for an extended period of time. Know what your time frame is. Get the Lumen. It will definitely help you. If you feel that your intermittent fasting system is not working, or you just want the peace of mind to know that when you do intermittent fasting, you are doing it at the most efficient level. That's one of the reasons why I'm even sponsored with Lumen, because I don't want to just have this stuff for myself. I want to be able to help you guys as well. And they've been incredibly generous with the discount that they provide for the Lumen for the Fledge Fitness audience. So for the first 100 people that go down to the description box and click the link, put in the promo code FLEDGEFITNESS, and you will get an entire $50 off your Lumen. Trust me, to this day, the Lumen is the #1 intermittent fasting sidekick. Hopefully this video has helped you guys. And if you want more detail on the Lumen itself and what I did, how I used it, an entire day where I document how it was used, what did I do, what exercise I was doing, and things that I was eating while I was using the Lumen, go ahead and click on this here and it will take you right to the video. And of course, as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.